Right, it's been a bit weird, isn't it? Dana seeming more distant and less interested than usual. Obvious, incredible, important fights just there, dangling in front of us like a blood-soaked carrot. But they just keep not getting made. We need these fights more than Dana needs a hair transplant. So what's going on? Well, you're in luck, because in this video, I'm going to explain why they haven't happened yet and why they're just about to. When you think about it, it's so obvious, even Marvin Vettori could work it out. It's all this TV rights bollocks. As I'm sure you've heard, the UFC's deal with ESPN has come to an end. That degenerate, gambling-addicted cue ball, Dana White, is in negotiations as we speak for a new deal. Not just with ESPN, but there's Netflix, Amazon and others. Having John Bonepills Jones, who Dana, not so coincidentally, has been hyping up to a ridiculous degree, taking on the most dangerous heavyweight in the UFC and defending interim champion. We don't need to get into all that. Tom Aspinall. And then having Khamzat Chimaev, one of the most exciting new faces of the sport, lined up to take on middleweight champion Dricus du Plessis. And having Ilia Topuria wanting to take on pound for pound number one Islam Makhachev and try to become double champ and a legend. Sorry, El Legagrando or whatever the fuck it is. Those aren't just fights, ladies and gentlemen. Those aren't just three of the most intriguing matchups that you can imagine from the current roster. No, those are bargaining chips, and very valuable ones. Let's look at the evidence. Back in 2018, when they were negotiating the ESPN deal that's now expiring, they strategically lined up a bunch of massive fights for 2019, and then announced them as soon as they inked the new deal. Because ESPN needed to know what the fuck they were buying, obviously. It's the same playbook the WWE uses, holding off all the major storylines when their TV deals are being negotiated. Fucking storylines. Ridiculous, isn't it? I honestly don't know how people are into that shit. But nevertheless, they saved their big moments for the new contract. Look, I'm not buying this Cyril Gane shit. I've got a feeling that Tom and John is on. I'm still skeptical that we're actually going to see the fight happen, but I think it will get signed and announced. I just think John will wait until the clock ticks enough times for him to technically be the longest reigning heavyweight champion, even though we all know it's bollocks and so annoying it makes me want to bite my own arm. But once that has happened, he'll get some mystery injury in camp and retire. But the point is, we will get that fight. It will get signed and it will get announced. Dricus has recently silenced rumours and clarified that he's not injured. That all just confirms that we know that that fight is happening and next and soonish. Look at Dana here after Gary versus Protez.
We are still waiting for a main event for International Fight Week. And I'm sure you were willing and ready to break that for us now. Who is main eventing that?
Well, I just announced some fights yesterday and that wasn't one of them.
Yeah, there's a couple you didn't announce that people were kind of hyped for. There's some rumours. There was rumours that it was going to be Khamzat DDP. Turns out that doesn't look like it's true. There's now rumours it's going to be Ilia Topuria versus Islam. Is that a...
Well, we all know that fight's happening. The du Plessis versus Khamzat fight. It's happening. It's just not happening in International Fight Week. That fight's done. Okay. Just not happening now.
See, he doesn't even mind saying that it's a done deal, but he just will not talk about dates. And mysteriously, Ilia and Islam have both started training camps the same fucking week. But ooh, who could they be fighting? It all seems pretty clear to me. And when you think about it from the perspective of the TV networks, signing a deal worth billions, you're going to want to know what you get. Having these fights in the immediate future rises the UFC's value, higher than Tai Tuivasa's current blood pressure. But there's good news, everyone. The TV deal is nearly done. It's closer to being done than my hand is to my dick watching a Mackenzie Dern weigh-in. Sheesh. And believe you me, buddy, the second they get that shit locked in, boom. Announcements to the face. It's going to pop off. We're getting them all. We're eating good. And if we're really lucky, maybe it'll go somewhere like Netflix and they may even do away with a pay-per-view model. Guess it's unlikely, but it's possible. I mean, who the fuck is buying them anyway? So the next time you see Dana getting quizzed by all this MMA media about when we're getting all these amazing matchups, remember, it ain't about timing and it ain't about injuries. It's about money. It's always about money. Unless, of course, you're a fighter, and then it's about opportunity, innit? Obviously. Anyway, if you like this video, give us a sub, check out this playlist of recent bangers. I'll see you next time.